insulating properties, of course that would be helpful. Of course it would. What the practicalities of it are, when there are a list of priorities that the government have, I don't know.
I think that if people are dying because their homes are too cold, they should definitely insulate the house. I'm quite used to the cold, but I'm also youngish, so I'm all right. But the winter bills, like, coming in are massive. I think my house is not fully insulated, if insulated at all. I think it's absolutely criminal, like, letting people die.
I think the goals are laudable. I think these things need to be done, not even just for climate change, just for social fairness. It's fine if you can afford to insulate your home. But if you're living in rented accommodation, that's not up to you. Or even if you actually own a home, but you're still on a fairly low income, you still can't. These are not affordable things in our society now.
And have you got roof insulation and cavity insulation, double glazing?
Yeah.
All of that?
Yeah, I don't think it makes a hair bit of difference.
Yeah.
It was even that bad, put it that way, I was getting condensation inside the windows. And the walls even they were black, you know. And I said to myself, look at this. I said the outside walls want pointing and all that, you know. Oh, yeah. Didn't do it. So it's still exactly the same. So every time they come, I keep saying, what about that? You know.
So is that because they haven't done other work on the house, or what?
I think it's because they don't do other work, You know, if you say, if you do this, you do that, that would save that. And so, yeah, but it'll get done. Yeah. You know, when they do it, who actually ever comes down and asks if it's ever made a difference? You're asking me, whoever asks. Never been ever asked once before. You're the first person ever asked me if it's made a difference.
You see, my granddaughter, right, she works full time. She's got 2 boys and a girl, right? She's by herself. She won't go to the food bank. She won't let anybody know that she's struggling, because she thinks when people know, they'll get social services involved. And she doesn't want that. She doesn't want social services thinking she can't feed them. She does very well, you know, on her wage and that.
And what sort of job has she got?
She's cleaning. She's cleaning 5 days a week, full time. The government's saying, you know, people should get jobs, but then they can't afford childcare, because childcare is extortion. So what they work for, they would have to pay the childcare. You know, my granddaughter gets 3 days a week free, because what she earns. But I don't think there's an end for people that's really on the breadline and struggling to do these things.
Well, people now haven't got the money. Either our workers say, they said, oh, your job's going to the wall and all this. Well, I haven't got a job, but I only had 5 years to do, and I would have retired properly. It had come to a sad end. And see, I'm a disabled person. I've got a lot of things wrong with us now. I've got sugar diabetes too. I'm getting over it, but I've had my appendix taken out for the ulcers.
So how will winter be for you?
Well, all the heating bills would shoot up, but I get a state pension that's going to go off towards it.
Well, I don't think the government's very good with anything. In pains in my shoulders here, and I've got a bad heart, and I've also got diabetes. So I've got to be careful when I'm out.
And are you living in a warm home?
Not kitchen, yes, but my sitting room, I've had a new heater put in, and it is a waste of space. But the one in the kitchen is the one I had in when John and I first moved into the property, and that is fantastic. So
when
what
did
he's
you move in?
1976.
So-
Yes, well, I
yeah.
get help with me pension and stuff because I've got my hubby's pension, so I can live a bit warmer.
I can go days, you know, if the children are off school, you know, and the parents are off. I can go days without talking to anybody. I mean, I know there is community around, but some people don't, or elderly people don't even know their next door neighbours. I've got a great next door neighbour. I cooked her dinner yesterday and I've done another one today for her because she's out at work all day. She'll do the same for me. I would fetch the community back where people left their doors open and people used to help each other, which I know they do now, but you could leave your doors open, you know, and just pop in for a cup of tea